Hello everyone, my name is Claudia Cardosa and I will be presenting the utilitarian idea of Jeremy Bentham. First of all, a little bit of background on the utilitarian idea. Bentham began to emphasize the happiness aspect of his principle rather than the means for producing happiness. He refined his terminology and called his principle the greatest happiness of the greatest number. According to Bentham, the greatest happiness principle must be understood as a significant mass of happiness experienced by a large mass of people and not as the intense happiness of only a few people. Bentham also held a position that human pleasure in principle can be treated mathematically because people are capable of quantifying their experiences through introspection. He recognized that certain forces in society tend to bring a person's individual happiness in accord with public happiness. These forces are called sanctions. Sanctions help people understand that their personal greatest happiness coincides with the greatest happiness of others. According to Bentham, political sanctions refer to those imposed by law with the primary purpose of removing hindrances to increasing the happiness of the greatest number of people rather than interfering with the happiness of individuals. His understanding that an individual's happiness can be brought into accord with the happiness all through the use of sanctions is certainly applicable to educational leadership. The justification of sanctions, and particularly of sanctions that deprive a person of the right to attend school, must be understood within the context of Bentham's two principles. Human behavior can be controlled by other people, and a person's greatest happiness coincides with the greatest happiness of others. So, what was the purpose of sanctions? According to Bentham, if a person is committing a crime or breaking a rule, then if that person is sanctioned, it will bring the greatest happiness to the greater number, which would be society. So, for example, if a student is misbehaving in a classroom, the teacher can sanction that student by either correcting his behavior, calling his parents, or involving administration. This will bring greater happiness to the greater number, which would be the rest of the students. Thank you.